The virus escaped a laboratory in China. We remote viewed this, gone over this before. The laboratory, yes, was researching offensive biological weapons. And it wasn't just doing medical research. And by medical research, I mean the things that we do in our country, for instance, and many other countries do. Yes, we try to make a more virulent strain of a bacteria or a virus in the laboratory. And the reason we do that is to anticipate the future where something like the current virus will evolve and then mutate, to develop defenses against that particular mutation before they occur. But we're not attempting to develop offensive biological weapons like that Chinese laboratory was doing. So one of the researchers in that laboratory, and we have chain of custody in terms of remote viewing, was infected with this particular strain of coronavirus and walked out of the high containment facility and infected others. The virus will certainly be taken advantage of by many entities, financial and monetary, treasuries worldwide, corporations, corporations are already taking advantage of the handouts that are coming as a result of trying to accommodate people and businesses with more money. Throwing more money at the problem is not going to work. Pure and simple, people that are providing food to us, whether it's meat or crops, are becoming exposed to the virus and they need to be quarantined. So that's going to slow down minimally the supply. It won't slow down the transportation so much. Truckers are now complaining that many of the truck stops are closed. They're tired and they're overworked and they need a place to stop and take a shower. And that's not happening. So there is some disruption in the supply network in terms of transportation and logistics. But that won't be as damaging to our welfare as the shortage of food, because our providers are getting sick. So that is a very serious problem, but not as serious as what's coming in terms of civil unrest. If you don't have any money because you don't have a paycheck, and lots of people don't have paychecks, and businesses are closing, people live paycheck to paycheck in this country if they have any money at all. Now there's no paycheck. So there's going to be civil unrest, and the government's going to have to step in. That means martial law. But the point will be reached where even the government will not be able to prevent anarchy. There's not enough National Guard and police, and the police are going to have to take care of their own families. And they're getting sick too. So, go figure. It doesn't take a lot of logic or a rocket science to figure out what's coming next. Marauders, burglaries. Look at this. Look at most of the cities now. Cincinnati, not to mention Oakland, they're not going to respond to a burglary. They're not coming to your house. They're not going to help you out. You better be armed. So if you don't know how to use a weapon and you need one to protect your home, ask some of your neighbors who have been Marines or soldiers, to help out. Tell them you don't know how to use a weapon. Tell them you really can't defend yourself against armed marauders or drug addicts. So you got to take all those things into consideration, because that's coming, folks. I put together the Prepping for the Kill Shot as sort of my swan song, because when there is no combo anymore, and you can't see my smiling face on YouTube anymore, you have that DVD to tell you what to do in terms of isolation, pandemic, kill shot, all those things. And the booklet in the DVD set is worth its weight not in gold, but in life, your own life. Keep that booklet, that professionally done booklet, with you at all times. Review it. Keep it in your pocket, and then act on the information in there. That information is worthless unless you act on it. So I would encourage you. They are going out fast, so we have to reprint more of those, just like we did for the Learn RV DVDs. So that we're making preparations now to produce more of those. But because of the pandemic, the companies that we deal with, nationally and internationally, are shut down. So I would encourage you to get that DVD yesterday.